Okay, this is YouTube Submarine 55. What we're going to be talking about is Dontay London and uploading YouTube content. So, first of all, I am absolutely, totally amazed at the ability of the Quest 3. It's able to project anything that you have that you want to look at, and it makes it into a 100-inch television. And then you can bring in as many, well, I would say only about 4 to maybe 4.5, 5 through that little, this little 3-odd button here. Okay, right here. You see that? Well, it kind of fades out, but right here. So what I really want to talk about is, I got it on subtitle, and I'm going to move away from all this. I'm going to pick this up and just move it over without it glitching and stay. All right, now we're going to look at this one. Now, he went through an experience where, as you can see in the subtitles, he had the decision in order to marry her or not, with the negative, I would say the negative umbrella of his, I would say of her father not accepting the proposal to marry. So if I'm getting it right, they just went on ahead and did so. They did what was in their heart. And because of what they did in their heart, let me just touch this without y'all glitching. Let's see this. Yeah. I can see my phone easily in the VR environment. Anyway, so they did exactly what was on their heart, and against all odds of their father, her father not really accepting him, it ends up with this. I just don't understand the puzzle here. Now, I know that they have the supreme being in their life as the creator, as God, but they had to go on their intuition. And if you go back and look at his video, you can see that they had a serious decision to make. But scoping out things in all his other videos, I can't believe this one is still on. I'll X that one out. But anyway, I'm just amazed that they're able to make a risky decision, and they did what was on their hearts to do, and this is the result. They are in a whole nother dimension. But if they just went on ahead and just obeyed the rules, as far as the traditional sense of, if the father says no, it's no. But they just went on ahead and just did it anyway, and they're just as happy as can be. Oh, that's just, I mean, that really makes me happy, actually, to see someone overcome like that. Yeah, it's amazing to see them at a hard place, and then they overcome. It's just, it can actually bring you to tears. Anyway, so I'm amazed at this technology. I don't see why everybody else just is not grabbing a Quest 3 and just running down the street and running to their homes, because you can do so much good. You can do bad as well, but you can do a lot of good. I mean, what is bad and what is good is just a perspective. I mean, you can argue that point. I'm not here to debate theology. I'm just allowing you to see that one person did a risky move, and he did what was on his heart, and he followed his intuition, and this is the result. Absolutely amazing. Can I go behind the screen? Oh no, it fades out. Okay. Wow, amazing. I can walk up to the screen. Anyway. And it's not glitching as I get closer. What is he talking about here? Do I have more on his let's see, okay. But yeah, I really wanted to emphasize his success, and I would call a lot of people to just really dive into his website because, I mean, not his website, but his YouTube channel, because just the level of success, just the level of success is just absolutely amazing. You can see his ups and downs, and it's the best thing to be watching, really. And there's other creators like that as well. Wow. So please go to their website, go to their channel, and just dive bomb into his content. I'm doing multiple jobs here, so I can really listen to what he's gone through, just video by video by video, and it's incredible. I just can't get enough of it, actually. All right, there goes your attention span. I'll just stop it here. No offense. I hope I'm not being offensive by doing that. But there's a time for people to keep moving into the YouTube content. And I'll see you later. But as far as to my subscribers, there are only 3 of them that are logging on, and they know who they are. I didn't want to bring any type of embarrassment to S&B Topic, but she's the one that's really she is the one that really responded to this channel, and I don't want to bring any type of fear saying, okay, well, if you do respond, you're going to get embarrassed by all this bombardment of your name being displayed on YouTube, as far as you get like a really personalized response from me. But anyway, just going back now, I'm talking to her, to S&B Topic, and to Real English Today 1, if he's still around. Here are the tips. You can actually game within the Quest 3, and you don't just have to be looking at videos. You can actually, if you have a PC, whatever you're gaming, you can have it at this level. You won't have the multiple windows, of course. You can see it if you take a break. Like, these windows will appear if you're taking a break within your virtual desktop. So if you actually get the virtual desktop, it will appear your game. You can get right up to your game. Of course, you can be using I have a lit up keyboard, but your game can be this visually huge. Now, my wall is about, I don't know how big my wall is, but you can see it in perspective. If I get behind these screens, I'll go over there. If you get behind these screens, like that's a huge wall, and that you can just move this thing around, boom, and you can go back up, up. Thank you. And you can have it this big, as an example. You cut everything out. It'll just be you and the screen, and you be in this type of theater mode. But you can still walk up to the screen and still do your gaming extremely close. So I would highly advise everyone to get this. I was talking to you, S&B Topic, that you should get a Quest 3 and then just have a heyday like this. You can curve the screen, curve it back, go big, exit out, and you're still in your room, and everything is I mean, it can be implanted inside your room. Like this can actually sit right here and be programmed to sit right here every time you go into your home screen. So I can, like, they don't have to be so far away. I can pull them pretty close, like this, and even get closer. But as you get closer, you do lose your perspective. So you just push it out and they'll get bigger. All right. So that's pretty much everything that I needed to say to my subscriber. Just a little tips on not uploading YouTube content, but being within the Quest 3. And here's the other thing, is that here's the hard thing, SMB topic. How do you get this video that you're recording off of the Quest and onto your phone? So the biggest thing that you have to do is wait. It's this huge, irritating, long wait. Because just follow these buttons here, you know, the share button and everything else. Once you stop recording, it will automatically go to the Quest 3 app. If you look at your Quest 3 app, right here, it should say, I don't know if you can actually see that with any type of clarity, but let's see if you can look at it with some type of clarity. Yeah, so there's your Quest, your Quest 3, your Meta Quest thing. Now you can't see that so clear, but you can see, you know, details, and it'll show what's in your library. And then from there, you just say download, and it will start downloading. But it's a long download. It's like I said, like about 40 minutes or so. Okay, now, am I going to always talk about Dontay London? No. But I'm seriously pushing you, SB topic, to keep on looking at their content, and highly advising you to get a Quest 3. Those are my tips that I'm passing on to you. The recording within the Quest 3 is just absolutely amazing. But like I said, there's that jump from here to the mobile phone. It's like an hour to 20 minutes to however long your video is. Okay, so that's it. SMB topic. Anybody else? I don't know. I don't know where they went to, but anyway. I like doing the recordings at home. I'm going to start doing them in the car, but in this format. But I don't know if the Quest 2 can make that jump as well. I might have to be inside, or I should say, in my driveway, and then I still have to be connected to this network to make my jump from the Quest 2 and get these videos from my car to you. So, like, you might be wondering, like, why don't you just use your phone? It was a difficult balance of sound. Like, well, what you're getting right now is just a sonar in the background, along with some type of engine noise. Those two sounds mixed together, along with the background music of wherever is being displayed here, and then the main display. All that sound had to be balanced, and so I really couldn't do it on my phone anymore. So it took, like, 2 weeks? It took 2 weeks just to go buy a Quest, get the expensive one, get the right gigabytes. It was bad as far as, like, how do you work this thing, and then get used to it, and then start uploading YouTube content from the Quest. But he said start from your phone, and he's pretty much still probably going from his phone and using a mic. But I wanted to have different medias going at the same time and to produce the atmosphere. So the atmosphere is more at home, but you will get stuff from my car, but in this style as well. I think you'll be able to hear me more, even more clearly. And but I won't have. I think I'll have some type of fan on me. I don't know, but just to incorporate the sonar and the engine and everything here, it's a lot. So I'm going to move on away from Dontay London SB topic, and we're going to go into other things. But just to let you know, like what was delay over the last 2 weeks or so. But yeah, I'm so happy about Dontay. He's actually making me really proud. Even though, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just seeing that he's very inspirational, and just seeing him overcome is absolutely phenomenal. It makes you cry. I mean, cry with type of happiness, just seeing someone else achieve. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, that's it. I will see you later. I've learned how to cut this off actually without going to my camera. All right.